Good day, students. Welcome again to another teaching video on the module DPR3704, which is Production Digital. We are busy dealing with assignment 1. Remember, I mentioned that you should submit as soon as possible, meaning when you create a blog link is created, the address, the URL is created, so you can be able to submit at any point, even now, your assignment 1 with the URL, because you've started working on the blog. So the assumption is that the blog link won't change, meaning you over the next days before the final date of submission, which is Monday, you'll be able to add more content or populate your blog even more. So I advise you to submit early, even now, to avoid any system problems or system errors on Monday, on the last day. Again, I'm continuing and dealing with issues around assignment 1. We want to ensure that you actually succeed, that you do very well in this particular module. It is not a difficult module, and I'm going to reiterate certain points that I made in the first video. It is important that you remember all these issues that I'm raising. Critical, crucial, you should work with a non-profit organization. It's part of your training as a future public relations practitioner. You can't fictitiously create the content. You can't just go and look at an NPO's website without contacting them and actually create your own content. Why do we ask for the content details of your NPO in the first assignment? It's because we want to verify that you have gone to them. And I would again reiterate the point that we request you to put all the contact details. We mean even the physical address, the telephone numbers, and of course, to a great degree, the name of the contact person and their possible contact details. We need to confirm this. It's part of your training. This is a final year module. It's an exit level module. We need to confirm that you have really worked with an organization. There are certain skills that you should learn by being able to liaise with the non-profit organization in terms of creating digital content. Again, I'm emphasizing the issue of you not fictitiously creating an assignment. We are going to catch you. And when we catch you, it becomes an automatic zero. Do not risk your future. It has happened before that we called NPOs and we realized that students had created fictitious assignments. It has to be a zero. Go and read the module itself. Go and read the intro into the module. Go and read the intro into the assignment, into the assessment of this particular module. We are just solely testing you on your ability to create digital content and on your ability to create relationships with non-profit organizations. I want to start off on the issue of big organizations. There is an announcement that has been posted around pseudonyms, the use of pseudonyms. Please follow that. I do state clearly that yes, there are big organizations have all the content, but still they will give you, in terms of stories, they will have to tell you what happened on the day. You can also read that story on their website, but you still have to write it in your own manner. You still have to create it. You cannot just export it from their website onto your blog. Please write the stories. You are the one who's the creator. You are creating content. You write everything. With regard to the press release on 2 future events, you write the press release. You are more than welcome to write it in a word, use Word. You can use Word, Word, and then after using Word, you write it up, you put up the details that you need to put up, and then you can convert it onto a PDF. But the most important thing, even if not converting it to a PDF, it's that particular press release must be uploaded onto your blog. We must find it on your blog. It must just say press release for immediate release and so on. It must look like a press release. Once it's there, once it's telling us, giving us details to the future events, then you get the maximum marks. Please do the right thing. There are no shortcuts in this particular module. If you don't want to find an NPO, then you know your fate very soon. If you create a fictitious assignment, then you will know your fate very soon. It is an automatic zero. There is no negotiation. I am reiterating this because I want everyone in this particular module to understand the rules that come in this particular module. They are explicit within the learning units. but I'm raising it again so that you become aware. There will be no remedy if you did the wrong thing. We are at exit level. This is the third level module, your final year module. You should know how this particular program works. There will be no shortcuts. So please do not waste your time by not doing the right thing. It is important that you do the right thing and you graduate. We don't want to keep you in the system unnecessary, but you are also obligated to do the right thing. You are, most of you, I would say you are adults. Please kindly do the right thing and pass this module, finish this module. And what I can tell you, many students are doing very well in this module. The pass rate, it's exceptional. Students are getting distinctions for this particular module, for this particular module, especially when they take time to take in what is requested of them, what we require. They take their time, they do very well, they get distinctions. So take your time, do not panic. I want to advise you to not panic. Even the lecturers, ourselves, we are human beings. We understand certain errors that happen. I am going to request you that you submit in good time. That with assignment 1, I have previously there were 6 attempts. I think I've reduced that to 4, if I'm not mistaken. But it might be still fixed on the default, which is 6. Please make sure you submit the right assignment. I've been inundated even last semester with students who are always submitting wrong assignments. Guys, you are at that level. I don't know what is the issue that when you are submitting, you are always in a rush. Save files with proper descriptors. What is this file? DPR3704, assignment 1, semester 2, and on your drive, and then be able to upload the right assignments. It's becoming an administrative nightmare. Remember, I am your lecturers. We are your lecturers. We don't deal with administrative work. We are there to give you advice on the academic content. We specialize. We are academic specialists. We work on the content on its own and actually responding to every student and teaching. It's actually a lot of work. We are having a lot of work on its own. So you can imagine if you are sending an email saying you've submitted the wrong assignment and there is a system error, that is something that you are also in control of. I am saying, please, I'm pleading with you, avoid submitting wrong files. Make sure before you submit that you are submitting the right file. Assignment 1, assignment 2, and up to the examination portfolio, please. I am begging you, I am pleading you in this particular module. Please take your time before you attach a file. It becomes really an administrative burden, taking into account that I do get emails where students are requesting help, and then now I have to go around trying to find measures to actually correct someone who submitted the wrong assignment. I don't know how it really happens. I'm sorry to say that. I don't know how it really happens that someone from time to time submits wrong assignment on my UNISA and then communicates with the lecturer saying I've submitted the wrong assignment. Why aren't you checking? Why are you not checking your work before you submit? Why are you not doing that? Remember, you are at that level. Maybe if it was first year, I would still understand. But we are still getting those particular queries or those particular emails from students who are saying we can't, we submitted the wrong file. And you are wondering, really, is it still happening? And I'm saying really, to show that you are also paying attention, please try and avoid doing that. It doesn't look good on your part when you come with such an email to say, I've submitted the wrong assignment. Then you wonder, how does it happen? Really, how does it happen? Please, guys, let's eyes on the ball. Eyes on the ball, please. So, on the slides, you must submit only the blog link for assignment 1. But remember, everything must be on the blog. But if by mistake or whatever you prefer, you write everything, you also write everything on the PDF, we won't be penalized for that. But all the content we mark must be on the blog. We are not marking a written assignment in this particular module. It's called Production Digital because we create digital content. We create content for online platforms. I want to reiterate the fact that you must always use free blog sites. If it wants you to pay, move on to another blog. You are not supposed to pay for a blog in this particular module. The lecturers will not be held liable for you not following details or following steps within the blog site that you choose. The part of the learning is you being able to maneuver through the blog sites in an attempt to create a blog or what resembles a website for your NPO. So it is important that you maneuver on those free blog sites that you search for in a manner that lends you to use free blog sites. It's part of the learning. You must find out how to do the right thing, how to work through these platforms. It's part of the training. So please make sure you follow the steps properly. If you are on a website, follow the steps properly. You cannot say it's for a business. It's for a non-profit or a charity. Make sure you follow the steps. In most cases, if it's for a non-profit or charity, it will allow you to actually host a blog for free. It will host your blog for free. Follow the steps properly. Relax. Again, if you do things in the last minute, that's what's going to happen. That you are going to err on various steps that you are supposed to follow. I have mentioned the issue of submitting the assignment early and still working on your blog, because the URL is actually generated at the beginning. Let's say you create, you put up the vision and mission, and then you say, I want to close it for now. I'm going to return to it later. It will say maybe save, and then save. After it saves, it will actually retain that particular blog, and then it will say to you, it will remain live, and then you can just go on top of your browser and copy the link. And then you know very well that it won't change, because you are just going back and editing. For the second assignment, you edit. For the examination portfolio, you still edit in order to be able to embed more content on the blog. Again, the issue of using Word for writing the press release, you are more than welcome, and then uploading that on the blog. I've spoken to the issue of using free blog sites. The free blog sites will allow you to be able to have a blog that lasts up to the end of the examination period, which is the end of December 2023. You need to write up 4 stories on past events. Remember, there's a POPI Act that you must take into account. You are more than welcome to blur faces in pictures. You will not be penalized for not using pictures for your stories. So keep in mind that you are in that particular question or a particular directive. You are more than welcome to do whatever you want. You can improvise, and we won't be penalizing you on that particular section. Again, the full details are crucial. We need to authenticate whether you did work you did find an NPO, that whatever you gathered, you learned from the field, that you learned from an expert or someone who works with an NPO. There are no shortcuts. Again, it's important that you look at your announcements on the module page DPR3704. We deal with frequently asked questions on a weekly basis on the site. So before sending a query to us as your lecturers, kindly check the announcements first before you send the query. Because what I've realized, I've been inundated with emails from students who are writing as if the module page on Moodle or my UNISA is empty, as if there are no announcements, there are no directives, as if the lecturers have not communicated anything with regard to assignment 1. There's a teaching video, which is video 1, which I believe on assignment 1, which I believe it's actually highly detailed with regard to assignment 1, and this one will supplement that one on assignment 1. So there is, I want to say there is an abundance of information on this particular module on our site. And I'm saying, look at the site. Believe me, we know what most students are doing that is right, what they are doing that is wrong. And with those announcements, we deal with what we've seen before based on our experience as lecturers in this module. I want to thank you. And again, I'm saying the deadline, the last day to submit is 21 August 2023, which is Monday. I want to encourage you to do good work. I want you to do your best. I want you to not panic just because this is an assignment that is requiring you to do what you see as being unconventional in this program. Thank you. Good luck. Bye-bye.